Hi there, my name is Ali Cawthorn. I am from Perth, Western Australia, and I pastor a church here alongside my husband Steve that we planted 7 years ago. Our church is part of the Australian Christian Churches movement, which is the largest Pentecostal movement in our nation. I also serve the movement as part of the state executive, so we oversee what is happening statewide across Western Australia, which is the largest state of Australia. We have been married for 22 years and we have 3 children who are 16, 13 and 10. So life is very full but very rewarding with all of the things on our plate. I'm actually nearly finished my DMin. I'm about to hand in the first draft of my dissertation, and I looked at a contemplative approach to formation using Ignatian spirituality and in particular the exercises in my Pentecostal context. So it's been very interesting to draw the 2 streams together, the Pentecostal and the contemplative. And the last chapter I need to write is the evaluation. So once that's done, I'll know how successful that has been and different things that we have learnt and are learning through that process. The reason that I'm taking this unit is because, frankly, I'm a bit of a beginner when it comes to pastoral counselling and have found over the years that I've lacked some of the skills that would be very useful in this space. I have tended to be more involved in leadership and strategy, and whilst I do sit with people, those actual skills I find I just need to be upskilled. So I'm looking forward to learning. I'm very much a learner in this space. I do have some knowledge and experience with spiritual direction. So I'm also really interested to see how the 2 intersect, how pastoral counselling and the short-term approach to counselling and spiritual direction can intersect and complement one another and just inform one another through my practice. So I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to learning, like I said, from the content and from all of you. The TED Talk, interesting question for me. I'm actually a 5 on the Enneagram, if you know the Enneagram. So I struggle to believe I know enough about anything to be able to give a TED Talk. I probably could give a talk about bringing the contemplative and the Pentecostal streams together, because that's obviously what I've been focused on in the last year or so. But perhaps in terms of like my personal experience, I could speak on dealing with, managing and responding to the expectations of a church planter, perhaps even a female church planter, a female leader in that role. That is something that I had to grapple with and learn about really, really quickly. And it's tied really to self-care. It's tied to the rhythms of our life and leadership that is so important that I don't really feel like I was ever taught, so I had to learn on the go. So I could probably speak about that. Looking forward to meeting the rest of you and getting this unit underway.